hello, my Podge champs. How are you? Welcome to another tea time. Today, my gorgeous guest, who matches my cafe very well, if I do say so
Mhm.
myself, is Fairy Sammy.
Hello, everyone. So happy to be here. How are you guys doing today? Hello.
Would you care to introduce yourself to my chat and tell them a little bit about what
Of
you are
course.
about?
Of course. Hello, everyone. I am Fairy Sami, or just Sami for short. I am a live 2D artist, a regular artist, Fae royalty. Mwah. And that's mostly what I do on Twitch. I draw and rig and just hang out. Yeah.
Fae royalty, pop off here at
I
my
love
cafe.
it.
Let's go.
Yes, yes.
Also, hi
We're
Ruru,
just
I love you too, baby.
uh, let's go.
Yes, Sammy's model is incredible. I
Oh,
know
thank
I found
you.
you through TikTok when I
Yeah,
was first creating my very first model.
let's go.
So big inspo. I was like, yes, this is what I aspire to. And now you're here, and I don't know what to do with this.
Well, you're definitely making me blush, so
I'm I'm over here like
that's so cute. Oh my god.
yes, you popped off quite a bit on TikTok with your model.
I did. I don't know how, honey. I mean, TikTok has a mind of its own, but hey,
I mean,
let's
have you seen
go.
you? Have you seen you?
Sometimes.
Do you look in the mirror?
Rarely.
Yes. Yes, I know some of my chat is saying they found you on TikTok too,
Let's
because you
go.
are
Oh,
all
that's so
over there.
good.
But
Thank
yeah,
you.
I was just thrilled to find another non-binary VTuber,
Yes.
B,
Yes.
a body diverse VTuber,
Yes.
and C,
Absolutely.
another self-made VTuber.
Yeah.
We might be twins.
Oh, honey. I mean, look at us. We're basically the same person.
Yeah, yeah. Like, I don't
Exactly.
even know how chat can tell the difference, really.
Exactly. Which one is Sammy? Which one is Podkin? Who
Who
knows?
knows?
Who knows?
We both have tea.
We do. Look at our little teacups.
What kind of tea are you drinking today, Sammy?
Um, Probably coffee. I hate tea.
Fair,
Don't
fair.
add me,
Sorry.
okay? Unless it's boba, it's probably coffee.
Ooh. Ooh.
Boba's so good.
Are we going for boba later? Cause
Oh, please, please, we have to get some boba.
yeah, post stream boba. Let's go.
Post-stream boba, absolutely.
Let's go. Oh, and we're in the ball pit. Speaking of boba,
Oh, not
this
the
is not
ball pit!
boba.
No!
Don't eat
No!
these balls.
Get me out of here! I'm flying away. Bye, bitch.
Chat, look what you did. You made Sammy leave.
I,
It's okay.
I'm.
You can
You're
be in
not.
front of the ball pit. I'll be in the
Okay,
ball pit. I'll suffer. You can be outside the ball pit.
I'll supervise the kids in the ball pit. That's
Yeah,
fine.
this
There
is
you
a
go.
great arrangement. This is because I
Of
need
course, of course.
supervision. I am a menace at the best of times.
Gotta keep you in check, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
But so normally I kind of let the flow of conversation dictate this, but I do
Mhm.
actually have some questions for you.
Ask away, babes.
Because like I said, you were big inspo in the creation
Yeah.
of making my model and learning to rig and stuff. So
Mhm.
I don't know, tell me a little bit about your process, like how you decided on what kind of VTuber you were gonna be and like what you
Man,
wanted to do with your VTuber.
the process, right? So it all started when I was 5 years old.
Oh, we're getting the life story. Let's go.
Oh, we're getting a life story, honey. I don't know about you, but I was absolutely obsessed with the Barbie movies.
Yes,
The 3D Barbie movies,
yeah.
not the live action, which, by the way, was amazing,
It
incredible,
was. It was
groundbreaking,
so
slay the
good.
house boots down.
Yep.
Exactly. But I was obsessed with the Barbie movies. And at the time I was obsessed with them. They released the Fairytopia trilogy, right? And that was it for me. From that
Uh-huh.
point on, I was absolutely obsessed with fairies and anything to do with fae in any sort of way. So yeah, the whole persona that like the whole character design being a fairy and all that actually came more from my just my like online alias, right? Because before I was a VTuber, I was just doing like regular art, being like a regular faceless artist on the internet,
Yeah,
just posting my
yeah.
little pictures here and there, and being a little Tumblr goblin.
Oh yes, the Tumblr days.
Oh, the Tumblr days,
That's
honey.
why you didn't want to be in the vault, hey?
Uh-huh. No, thank
You
you.
know
I
too much.
I was there. I was there for it firsthand,
Me
honey.
too, me too.
Oh my god, no.
I was one of those
Rip.
cringy Tumblr role players.
It's the fun. Me too, babes. Oh dear. We really are the same person, aren't we?
Yep. I think Bean is right there with us too. Bean in the chat.
Let's
It's
go.
like, yes, let's go.
Let's go. They're just so good. The Barbie movies are iconic. They
It's
just
true.
shaped my entire personality.
And they're
So
all just good. Like, they are good.
they are. They are. Up to a point.
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of the new ones. But
Well,
that's beside the point. It's beside the point.
the classics.
The classics, exactly. The
Yes.
ballet inspired ones,
Yes, yes.
which it's another big inspiration for my mother as well.
That's very fair.
So yeah, everything from this model Barbie was doing 10 years ago.
Yeah. Barbie walked so that we could run.
Barbie walked so we could fucking sprint a
Yes.
fucking marathon, yes.
I
So
went
yeah.
more like the weird Barbie route.
Oh, the weird Barbie. The
Yeah,
weird Barbie is great
I'm
though.
more of the weird Barbie type. Um, yeah.
That's so good. It's so good. Did you see they actually released the collector's version of the
I
weird Barbie?
pre-ordered it.
Oh my god, I'm
I
so
had
excited.
to.
Let's go.
I had to because I want to cosplay her. I gotta do it.
Let's go. Oh my god, this girl looks so good.
Like, weird Barbie speaks to my soul. So
It's
yeah,
just
you know I'm gonna have that
amazing.
in my house.
Let's go. Oh my god, I want to see that so much. It's gonna look amazing. That's incredible. Um, yeah. Where was I?
um,
Right, so yeah,
it started when you
I
were
think it
5.
started when I was 5. Barbie movies, which turned into my name, which came first, Fairy Sammy, back in my Tumblr
Hmm.
days. Yeah, and then when the mass exodus of Tumblr, when they banned all the not safe for
Yep.
work stuff,
Yep.
I went with a bunch of people to Twitter, not knowing that, what the hell was gonna happen this year with
And
Elon and all
yeah.
that.
Now here we are.
Now here we are. So yeah, the name inspired the model, and yeah, I think I started 2021. I touched Life 2D for the first time, and from there on, you guys know the story.
Yep.
Here
Yep.
we are.
I I know a lot of people find Live 2D very intimidating, but I don't know how it was for
Mm.
you, but for me, I was like, I love this. Because I can't work in 3D programs. I got into Live 2D
Oh,
and I was like, I understand what's happening here.
don't get me started with the 3D. I'm making my 3D model right now, and I
Oh
do
my
not
god.
want. Oh god, it's it's hell. It's gonna be worth it, but it's hell. It's so
I,
bad.
well, I can't. The only things I've been able to make in 3D are absolute abominations that we do not speak of. We do not speak their name. I have other people do that for me, for the sake and
Please summon
sanity
it.
of myself and
That's
others.
that is so fair. Oh my god. I'm just modeling mine still, and it's like, I want to die. If I see
I'm
one more polygon in front of me,
I'm sure it's gonna be beautiful though.
I'm trying my best, honey. But like the modeling isn't even like the worst part, right? Modeling is actually a little bit fun. When you get to UV mapping though, that is something that you don't do in 2D.
No, no,
Ah, it's so
no.
bad. It's so
It's a
bad.
thing. I've seen a lot of 3D modeling because my
Hmm.
ex-wife was a 3D rigger and had to do like
Right.
UV mapping and
Uh,
rigging and like all that stuff. So I've seen it, and I'm just like, you do you. I'm gonna do this 2D thing. Yeah.
exactly.
See, I
Oh
like these little
dear.
sliders here.
It's just so much simpler, isn't it?
It is. It is.
Yeah, at least for me it was like I literally took like a couple of weeks maybe to get used to it because I had previous 2D experience in the same type of 2D animation, right?
Mhm.
So I have a bachelor's in animation
Ah.
and yeah, I specialized in cutout 2D animation. So
Oh,
the
cool.
same thing in like Rick and Morty and My Little Pony, the 2D
Right, right,
G4.
right.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, when I got out with my diploma, I was, animating stuff on Toon Boom and all that good stuff.
Heck
Not good.
yeah.
It's complicated. Toon Boom
Yeah.
is another whole
That's
another
yeah.
episode on it.
I don't know much about Toon Boom, but I
Mm-hmm.
do know friends who use it for their work stuff. Um, yeah, I don't know. I've always been interested in animation.
Mm-hmm.
Um, like I went to art school and then theater school, and
Oh,
my degree is
nice.
in costume design actually. Um,
Oh.
and but I've always tried to like do kind of technical things with my work,
Uh-huh.
and even in when I was in art school for like that 1 year, my stuff revolved around animation because I don't know, lip sync to me is
Nice.
very, I love it.
Yes, yes. It's so satisfying, isn't it?
Yes, yes,
I agree.
yes.
I absolutely agree.
So I I don't know. I think this was sort of a unexpected but natural step, and I enjoy that like
Mm-hmm.
we've been able to sort of funnel our degrees. You're back in the ball pit. I'm sorry.
Not the fucking moment.
It,
No.
you can fly out. It's fine.
Thank you.
Listen,
I'll
they
be back.
don't like the ball pit chat. They're too bougie for my Tumblr ball pit.
It's just traumatic. Okay, don't at me.
Oh, I'm adding you.
Don't.
Also, my guest today is Fairy Sammy. You can click their name in the title of the stream or that pinned message. Please make sure to give them a follow. They are a self-made VTuber,
Let's
much like
go.
myself. And I'm very excited to have them here. They're a
Yeah.
TikTok sensation, people.
Oh my. Oh my. I wish.
And I kind
Uh,
of wanted to ask a little as well about like your experience as a non-binary VTuber. I know you got like the fun toggles that I
yeah.
love,
Oh, honey.
and your experience as a thick plus size VTuber.
Oh,
Um,
babes.
cause I
Uh,
could talk about it for days.
oh, me too. Which one do you want to start with? Because they all pose their own problems.
Fairy's choice. Fairy's choice.
Fairy's choice, damn. I suppose we can start with the body stuff because I remember when I started, like the whole VTubing thing was pretty new, right? I
Mm-hmm.
discovered it. I think it was January 2021.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 2021. And I was just like starting to see these VTubers popping up, and I was like, interesting, right? But they are all very, very, very anime. And,
Yes.
this is not only a problem with the VTubing sphere, it's a problem with the anime sphere, which is kind of what birthed VTubing as well in its current state.
Yes.
Uh, Body positivity, like diverse bodies, are not really a thing.
Nope.
It's so hard to find. Like, especially in the early days, I literally could not find another, like, any plus size VTuber at all. So I was like, you know what? You know what? I'm gonna do it. Oh no, my struggle. I got big
I
again.
love
Damn.
that. Listen, you are allowed to zoom in here because I also zoom in.
Oh, are we?
We're
Are we?
zooming. We're zooming. We're zooming.
Hmm.
We're zooming.
Hmm.
Hello. Hello, chat. We're here. We're zooming.
Oh, okay. All right, there we go.
There we go. We're back. We're back to normal. Nothing
We're back.
happened.
We're back.
It's
No,
all
no,
normal here.
a little detour.
Yeah, yeah,
Nothing
yeah, yeah,
big.
yeah, yeah, yeah. We are plus size.
Yeah, very plus, like ultra plus.
Yeah, plus ultra even.
Yeah.
Even further beyond.
Oh damn. Uh, anyways, where was I? Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, back when I started, it was literally like no one else. So I just gather my little tablet, my Life 3D copy, and I was like, let me get to work. And I literally just sketched my model and I like made it within like a month or so
Right.
while I was learning Life 3D. So my other model has a bunch of like it's kind of stiff and all that because I was still learning the ropes and all that. And yeah, here we are. Today I can actually count on like maybe two hands the plus size VTubers I know.
Yeah. Yeah. Easy. Yeah.
Which
Like,
is amazing. Yeah.
it's wild, and I know a lot of it does have to do with the fact that a lot of model makers just simply don't make or don't advertise that they make plus size VTubers. Like,
That's a big problem.
I have a friend who's getting a 2.0 purely because she feels her model doesn't reflect her body, and she doesn't like that. And like when she asked her
Absolutely.
modeler to make her thick, their
Uh-huh.
idea of thick was, oh, we'll do a little bit of thigh pudge
A little
where
bit
the
of thigh,
socks
maybe
are.
some booba. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's not
Mm-hmm.
what thick means.
It's
That's
not. Trust
no,
me, it's not.
no. Um,
Look, no booba, still thick.
yeah, still thick. I love that you can yeet your booba.
Oh man, it's one of those things like I'm gonna live vicariously through my model. If I don't have 20K to drop on the fucking mastectomy, I might as
Yeah,
well do it virtually, right?
yeah, exactly, exactly. I love it. Express yourself.
Exactly.
That's why I got little shorts, because I was like, I don't want to wear a
Nice.
maid dress. I don't want to dress.
Exactly.
I don't want to, I want to look like a cute little coattails butler sometimes.
And it goes hard, honey.
Thank you, thank you.
Slay.
Um, I I know you got some other booba toggles that I'm sure my chat would
I do.
absolutely fucking
I
love.
do. I do. I mean,
Crow, thank
you
you for the
know.
follow. Look at these
Yeah,
look at
thank
these
you.
physics. Have you ever seen physics so powerful and accurate to reality? I haven't.
I just really wanted to have a whole, water cushion
Yeah,
on my
yeah,
chest.
yeah.
So here we are,
So
Express yourself.
I see. I see. We gotta do this now, huh? Now we both have
Oh,
wings.
oh, do
Yeah.
we?
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm a
nice.
little bit fey touched myself.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I said it
Yes.
before, but I love your wings, honey.
Thank you, thank you. Rigging
Yeah.
wings is one of my favorite things to do.
It's so fun.
Mm-hmm.
It's literally so fun. Let's
Yeah.
go.
Sometimes it's just a no booba day though, and sometimes it's a
No,
my booba are going to break the confines of reality day.
exactly, exactly. Just depends on the day, depends on the mood.
It
Mhm,
does, it does, and our mood can fluctuate, chat. Yes.
exactly. Yes.
But yeah,
Um,
I think that was part of why I decided to make my own model as well, was because I mean, at first it was because, bitch has no money.
it'd be like that.
But then as I started to develop my digital drawing skills, at the beginning I pretty much had none. I I was like, no, I want Podge to look like me, right? Like
Nice.
I like the way I look. I like
Mm,
being thick and short, and
exactly.
I like the shape of my body, and I want to celebrate that.
Yeah.
And there's no one around doing that kind of thing, so
Exactly.
I guess once again, if I want something done right, I have to do it myself.
Tell me about it. Oh
Mhm.
my God.
Mhm.
On that the same note, actually, like I actually know, like a big, kind of big VTuber who is like plus size in real life, but she can get a plus size model.
Oh,
Yeah. So her model is like, straight size, which yeah, yeah, it's the whole VTuber community. Like it's hard to find artists who can do diverse bodies.
yeah.
Uh Not only that, but like diverse skin tones. There was a whole drama thing going on back. You remember, right? Yeah, it's not
Yes.
just the bodies. Like it's
Yes.
it's a whole
Yes.
Yeah, the VTuber community inherited a lot of problems from the anime community
Yes.
because, yeah, yeah. So,
Because anime girls don't have shapes.
oh yeah, anime
Except
girls can
boobs.
only exactly. Anime girls can only have boob, maybe some thick thighs,
Yep.
2 centimeter wide waists. That's it.
Yeah.
Nothing
Like,
else.
I feel like the moment anime started doing the little thigh pudge, people were going feral because they were like, "Oh,
Right.
she thick." I'm like,
I know,
honey, you don't know what thick is. You don't know what thick is. I'll show you
honey. I
thick."
was I was doing thigh jiggles before people were
Mm-hmm.
thinking about thigh jiggles.
Yeah. Once again, walking so the rest of us can run.
It do be like that, huh?
Oh, it's tough out here. But yeah, that's why I've consistently never gone for other model makers, because while I love their art and
Yeah,
like their rendering, I'm just not confident that they will give me the body that I want. Like, even
that's
when I
so fair.
commission people, I never quite look as thick in all the art I commission. And
Mm-hmm.
that's fine. Everybody has their style. I wouldn't commission them if I didn't like what they did.
Right, yeah.
But when it comes to my model, like, give me the tummy jiggles. Give them to me. Give
Exactly.
them to me.
Exactly. Tell me jiggles. They're so good.
Let
Why are
me
people
jiggle.
gatekeeping them?
No gatekeep, only tummy.
Only tummy, only jiggle.
Yes. Yes.
Absolutely.
Uh
That is a big thing. Like, since I, kind of had a little viral on TikTok, a lot of people have come to me for like commissioning their VTubers because I was able to make them actually thick.
right?
Um, and it's funny because these VTubers start doing their stuff, and they of course want to get some scabs on, some commissions of their new model.
Mhm.
And the commissions, like I've seen one or two of the models that I've drew and rigged myself come back in one of those drawing commissions, like thin, very thin, and why?
Yep. I've
It's just a circle. It's come full circle.
I've literally never gotten a skeb drawing because for the most part it's
That's
impossible to
so
find
fair.
people who will draw short stacks.
That is so
Most
fair.
most of the folks who do draw short stacks tend to be Western artists.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah. Um
yeah.
and yeah, I guess maybe it's a cultural thing with like how animation styles are and how art styles are in
A bit, I
a bit,
guess.
but
Mm-hmm.
I don't think there's really much excuse for that anymore because the internet is a
Exactly.
vast wide resource, and
Yeah.
like if you can listen, if you can render hair, you can draw a thick body. I promise you. Rendering hair is hard. Drawing curves,
Exactly.
not hard.
Exactly. Have you ever tried to draw folds? That
Ugh.
Yeah, exactly. If you can do that, you can draw a little bit.
Yeah, yeah,
You
yeah.
can. It's not that hard.
Like,
Uh, man,
it's not, and it's tough. It's tough out here for us like
it is
VTubers. But
absolutely.
I also find we cultivate amazing communities.
Absolutely, absolutely. I feel like, just by being me, I already ward off most of the sus people that I really don't want around me anyways.
Mm-hmm,
So,
mm-hmm.
they come in and say they see all the chub. They see the they them on my screen.
Yeah,
They're like,
it's like
maybe.
you already
Yeah,
know that you have a community of culture.
exactly. Exactly. Everyone, that comes around me, they're people of good taste.
Yes. And I know my community is very, very, very fond of the thickness. They are
Let's
down
go,
with the
honey.
thickness,
Oh,
you could say.
love that.
And I love them for it. Um,
That's so good.
but yeah, I guess this is a great time to segue into the being a non-binary VTuber, because
Mhm.
that I think is its own can of worms.
Oh, don't get me. Yeah. Oh man, I know you found me through TikTok, and that is a blessing. But boy, the amount, the amount of
Mm-hmm.
misgendering that goes
Mm-hmm.
on there with me, off the charts, babes,
Oh
off the
yeah.
charts, and
People
at
see
some point it
pink and they go
just,
she.
yeah, like automatically. I used to try and like put they them on my videos, like somewhere on the captions or even on the screen. It's like it's not even there.
Yeah, no.
People will still misgender me, and after your video goes viral and you have like thousands and thousands of comments misgendering you, you just, okay, time to mute it, I guess.
Yeah.
So yeah.
It's
it's
hard.
not the it's hard. I guess it comes as part of being a content creator, not the misgendering itself, but like hate comments is a part of the job, upsetting things, but it still takes a toll on you, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
It takes a big toll.
Yeah. And Chad, I
Yeah.
don't wanna I do wanna address, Chad, that I don't want anybody to make like sweeping generalizations about, any particular um, place or culture or people and how they view
Yeah.
bodies, because like yes, there are cultural stereotypes and stigmas, but I don't want to like go out there and be like, hey, you know, these folks don't know what thick people are, because that's not true. They do. They do. Um,
Exactly.
it's just, an art style that's been adopted and that is popular. And it's the
Mhm.
popularity more than the culture, I think, that is
Yes.
the issue. When something becomes mainstream, people want to latch on to a mainstream idea. Um,
Absolutely.
and it's more that. Also, Andres, thank you for the biddies. We are
Let's
enjoying tea. We are
go.
definitely spilling the tea
Oh
today.
yeah.
We are
Oh,
definitely spilling the tea.
absolutely. Look at all
Um,
this. See.
yeah, so much tea.
Perfect.
Yeah. Um, yeah, and like I said, I guess people see pink and frilly and floofy and fairy and they think girl, which
Automatically.
is funny
Yes.
to me because fae typically to me are like fae and goblins. We're like gender. That's funny.
Exactly. Exactly. That's like the, Faye 101, like
Yeah,
gender. Who's that bitch?
yeah. Fae are like, let me take your gender from you.
Exactly.
You
Exactly.
don't want this? I'll take it and I'll turn it into
Yeah.
something.
I'll turn it into glitter, which is more
Yeah,
useful than gender.
yeah. Do you have a glitter redeem on your stream? Because if you don't, you
Oh my
should.
god. I have a come on reading which plays, the fish hooks come on?
Yeah,
Yeah, it plays that and then it has like glitter around me.
beautiful, beautiful. Oh, that's okay,
Uh,
Auntie. I just wanted to make that clear.
yeah. That's
Um,
actually something that we could talk about because like I'm very like I'm really into Japanese fashion, like Harajuku and
yes,
stuff.
yes, yes.
So good. And being an alternative bitch, it's hard to find clothes in my size that are like
Mm-hmm.
cute and alternative, right?
Yes.
Usually I ended up just looking like a fucking grandmother.
Yeah,
Like I was
tell
about
me about
to,
it.
oh my god, honey.
Things are not made for short, thick people, let me tell you.
They are not. Which is another thing, like if being non-binary, I dress very pink and very feminine, and sure, like presentation has nothing to do with gender, but people will assume that I am a girl just because of the amount of,
Yeah, because it's a social
feminine.
norm. It's a social thing.
Exactly, exactly. So it's hard. Um, I was gonna make a point, I forgot about it. Right, the
J fashion.
Harajuku fashion.
Yeah.
Yes. Which is very androgynous, right? And like it's getting better too. Like
Mm-hmm.
I do remember this one Japanese influencer, like I think she's a comedian who did a lot of Beyonce imitations.
Oh, I know who
You
you're
know what I'm
talking
talking
about.
about?
She's plus size,
Yeah,
right?
she is plus size and she actually like opened up her own like alternative fashion clothing store for
Did
bigger
she?
bigger sizes. Yeah, it's been open for a while now, like a couple few years, I think. So, even though there are cultural differences,
Is it
like fat people exist everywhere, like short people exist everywhere.
yeah, it's
All sorts of bodies exist everywhere.
we're
Not
back in
the
the
ball
balls.
pit again. Goddamn.
It's for anyone wondering, it's Naomi Watanabe.
Naomi Watanabe, that's
Yeah,
her.
yeah, yeah.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Really, really cool. Oh, I'm bald.
Oh,
There it goes. Oh, we out here. We out here.
no brain, no thoughts. Only vibes, only ball pit.
Yes, the singer that did the opening song for Kingdom Hearts came out as non-binary recently. Yes,
Oh yes,
Utada
Utada
Hikaru.
Hikaru.
Yes, an
Yes.
icon. Um,
Love them. Oh my
yeah.
god.
But yeah, I also adore Naomi Watanabe,
Yes.
and it was really cool seeing Naomi on Queer Eye too, like putting her kind of
Naomi
into
was
the
on Queer
mainstream.
Eye?
Yeah, yeah, they put her like into the mainstream, and she did a bunch of stuff with them. Yeah,
I had no idea. And I don't think
yeah,
I ever watched the season where they went to Japan, so
yeah.
that's so
She's in it.
cool.
I did not know she had her own clothing line. I have to look that up.
Yeah. I'm
Because
pretty sure
she
she
is
was the one
awesome.
who opened it. Yeah, she's great. She's really funny too.
Yes,
She does some really good
yes.
work. Absolutely. So, yeah, a couple of years like a couple of years in now things are getting a little bit better. We're getting a little bit more representation everywhere and it makes me so happy.
Mm-hmm.
So happy.
Yeah, it's been
Absolutely.
even here. Like I grew up like okay for context. I was born in the late '80s. I grew up in that weird late '90s, early 2000s
Mhm.
era of like if you don't have an eating disorder, you better get one. Um,
Oh my God, heroin chick, I think is what they
yeah,
called it.
yeah,
Oh.
and it was extremely damaging because like I wasn't
Mhm.
I I wouldn't consider myself in middle school or oop, the bunny ears are floating in the sky. Let me get them. Um,
Oh.
I wouldn't consider myself necessarily like uh having been like thick in middle school or in high school, but like I had
Mhm.
curves, I was shapely, I was short, I was never gonna look like that. Fashion looked
Yep.
terrible on me back then.
Tell
And
me about it.
like it was incredibly damaging to my self-esteem as someone who could not possibly look like that. Like I had too much boob, I had too much butt, I was too
Yep.
short, I wasn't skinny enough, no one was skinny enough. And
Mm-mm.
now there's so much more body positivity, even just in like the shape of people, stretch marks, scars, freckles, like you just see so much more body diversity, and that makes me so happy.
Exactly.
And like for the first time
Absolutely.
in my life, it's been really like I've really felt hot, I guess. It's
Yes. Oh my God, you put this. Oh, honey. Yes, absolutely. Yes. 100%. God. Oh, not the.
we everyone wants to put us in the balls. Listen, chat, I know you love
Planet.
balls, but
That doesn't right.
yeah, it's true. It's true. Never neglect the balls. Um,
Hmm.
yeah, like it's it's tough, and it's beautiful to see this change, but it's also like very eye-opening
No.
as to how things were before, and like these
Oh my God.
standards, and like you know, kind of coping with those feelings.
Mm-hmm. Like it's wild because nowadays even with a tiny bit of representation we're getting, tiny bit of acceptance we're getting,
Mm-hmm.
with body positivity, like people will come into my comments and say, "Oh my God, stop glorifying obesity." Like,
It's like
girl,
you're not. Your body is a healthy body.
exactly. I'm not glorifying anything. Do you know how much diet culture fucked me up?
Tell me
Like,
about it.
honey, like I'm glorifying not giving laxatives to your kids to make
Yeah,
them lose weight. This is the kind of stuff that I don't want to see happen because it's really damaging, not only like to your body, like to your image, your self-esteem, but to your physical body.
Yes. Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
people are built differently, and for some of us, a healthy weight is on the thicker end of things. Like
Yeah.
you can be fat and healthy. That's real.
Exactly. Not only that, but like putting healthy on a pedestal. Like
Yes.
I'm fat. I'm not healthy, but not because I'm fat. I have PCOS. It's genetic.
Yeah. Like
You know, like
it has nothing
people
to
are
do
unhealthy.
with the shape of you.
Yeah, exactly. The shape of like the song.
Yeah. Oh my god. Everybody's
Exactly.
going wild with their routines.
They really are.
But yeah, like, you know,
Yeah.
health is very often not at all linked with, you know, your body type.
I think there's actually studies that show like if you have a couple more pounds on, like your heart problems, I think it was like you're actually healthier in some parts of the body than like
Yeah.
really thin people. Like
Yeah.
weight has nothing to do with healthy.
Exactly.
Nothing.
And you know, someone who is like on the thicker end and someone who is on the thinner end can be in the exact same place of health.
Exactly.
It's just how we're built. We're built different, chat.
We're built different. We're just built different. Built different.
Beautiful, 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 gorgeous.
Thank you.
Look like a
I
little
appreciate
Muppet.
it.
I love it.
Everyone calls it Sid the Sloth from Ice.
Oh my god, kinda is. Kinda is.
It is.
Oh my god. That's great.
Awful, awful.
See, this is what it's like being your own VTuber parent. You can create incredibly cursed things.
So good.
You can
Absolutely.
just cause problems on purpose.
On purpose, 100% of the time.
Yeah.
Always. So many of those actually came from like, you know, chat, just like fucking around and finding out.
Yep, yep.
While I was rigging the model, it's just so much fun.
Yep.
So much fun to involve everyone in the process like that.
Yep. I can't wait to do my new model. I'm so excited.
Let's go.
It's gonna be good.
I can't wait to see it. It's gonna be so good.
Listen, you already got the sneak peek.
I got the sneak peek. I want to see it moving now.
Yeah, yeah. Sammy got to
Yeah.
see. Sammy knows the
I
secrets.
got. Ooh. I have the industry secrets here.
Yeah,
Right here.
yeah. Industry secrets. Also, chat, if you have any questions for Sammy, please feel free to drop them in the chat. If you use the highlight your message command, it will be easier, or redeem rather, it'll be easier for us to see them.
To spot it,
yes.
absolutely.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's just like, I wish things were more accessible for VTubers. And I mean, if you really think about it, as a concept, we're still really new. Like, VTubing is still
super
pretty new. So I think that will continue to change and grow, and like that, you know, diversity will come.
Absolutely.
But we're kind of like the pioneers of an era.
Pretty much, like, as industries goes, like, you know, like VTubing is a really, really new thing. Like, when was the first VTuber out? I think it was, what's her name again?
Was it Kizuna Ai?
Kizuna Ai, yeah, that's her. And she's not being out for like, is it 6 years?
Yeah,
maybe not even that.
Like that.
Something like that, I think.
I don't know anymore because time wasn't real during the pandemic.
Exactly, it really was. We were lost on a limbo.
Yeah.
100%. But yeah, 6 years is nothing. I mean, you know, like even content creation, you know, online, it's very new. So
yes.
we are all just pioneering a new thing, and you know, finding out how things are going as we go.
Yep. It's all made up.
Absolutely.
It's all made up.
Mm-hmm.
We just do what we think is gonna work, and
exactly.
if it sticks, we keep doing it.
Exactly. Pretty much that's 101 of content creation. That's throw it
Yep.
on the wall. Does it stick? Great. Do it again.
Yep. And like, same with
That's
the
it.
technology too. Like, Live 2D's coming up with a big update soon, and
Oh
like,
yeah.
I'm excited. Dark mode.
Oh,
Give
me
me dark
too.
mode.
Dark mode is really exciting, but personally, my favorite thing from the new one is the new art mesh generation.
Yes.
It's
Oh,
just so much better.
yes.
Man,
Because
I
there's
miss it
some
so much.
stuff that just like, there's no point in making custom mesh for certain parts. But the
Exactly.
auto mesh still kind of sucks.
Oh, it does. It really does. It's
Yeah.
so bad. After you go to the new version and you have to come back because they discontinued it. It's awful.
Yeah.
It's awful. I've been
Yeah.
struggling.
But I can't wait. I can't wait to get my hands on that.
Hmm.
We have a couple questions. What's your
Ooh.
ideal Sunday?
Oh,
That's
babes.
cute.
Lately, my ideal Sunday is a lot of snacks, a
Mm-hmm.
lot of drinks,
Mm-hmm.
Baldur's Gate all day.
Yeah. Mine is laying in bed till like noon, not putting pants on,
Mm.
playing Baldur's
Oh
Gate,
yeah, yeah,
ordering
perfect.
nuggies.
Nuggies, I love nuggies. Oh my god, tasty. Mm.
Yeah.
Uh,
So I used to be a lot wider when I was little. Just wanted this officially licensed jacket, but the store I would have to order it and it wouldn't fit my body size. Body shape norm over there is different, and hearing that made me feel bad. And I was just a kid. It's true. Usually when I'm ordering like J fashion, I have to get like a
yes,
larger and XL at least.
yeah,
When in like US fashion, I'm a medium ish.
hmm
Um, cause yeah,
yeah.
it's not built for plus size.
Nope, nope. East Asian sizes in general are very, very small.
Yes.
For everything, like literally everything from shoes to clothes to literally everything. So yeah, I cannot shop on any Japanese websites, and
Yeah.
nothing will fit me from there. So I have to like if I wanna buy alternative fashion stuff, I have to turn to Western sites that
Yes.
emulate the style.
Yes.
Yeah.
And there are a lot coming up that are like Western
Mhm.
designers or Western designers collaborating with Japanese designers to make
Exactly.
more inclusive sizing, which rocks. Like, I have some really
Absolutely.
fun J fashion pieces, but a lot of them are, again, like accessories because whatever they had wouldn't fit me properly.
Yep. Yeah.
Because even if you
Yeah.
get the XL, there's still like no boob room.
Oh, tell me about it.
It's like, where do my titties go? I got these
Uh,
honkers. They gotta go somewhere.
what do you mean you can't just eat them?
Yeah, oh, I wish. I wish. Yeet the teat.
Eat them like they're put on like with Velcro.
Yes. Yes. I wish I could. I wish you could just like,
Oh,
pop
me
them off for
too,
a day.
babes. The fuck. I
Yeah.
wish.
Just
It would be.
interchangeable parts. I want to be like a little,
Oh,
like a Lego.
look. Oh my god. You know that I'm, a sucker for fairies and fantasy in general, but another big interest of mine is sci-fi,
Hmm.
more specifically robots. And one of the reasons is exactly that, because can you imagine just having a body where you can just
Yep.
and exchange whatever part you want on the
Yeah.
spot,
Right.
no pain, just
Right.
maybe a driver update.
Yeah. Just I need my driver update. Now my boobs can helicopter to the left as well as the right.
No way, no way, wait. You mean helicopter,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
helicopter?
Yeah. That one. That driver update. I need that one.
Yeah, me too, babe. So fun.
Also, Raw Guitar Player, thank you so much for the follow. You're now my little podge champ. Yeah, yeah, I want to be like a Mr. Potato Head.
Oh my
I'm a
god, yes!
potato.
The dream, honey, the
Just like
dream. Exactly.
just swap all the
Oh,
parts out.
amazing. I wish. I wish.
One day in the
To be
distant future.
honest. Hmm. Man, just put us in, a cryogenic sleep, and then we wake up 1,000 years in the future, and we can do all that.
Yeah. Yep. We have an artificial atmosphere because global warming destroyed the earth,
Mm,
but you can
hmm.
pop your boobs on and off at will.
Oh, honestly, give me that. I don't even care.
Yeah. You heard it
Who
here.
cares
Sammy
about the
says,
planet?
fuck climate change, give me interchangeable booba.
Fuck climate change. I just want to eat my tatas.
Yeah. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's great.
Amazing. Oh, perfect. Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, let me take a little sip.
Yeah,
Here.
we gotta. Everybody hydrate. Chat too.
Mhm.
Chat included. Hydrate, hydrate. You have
Time to
69 points.
hydrate.
Nice, nice.
Nice. Very nice. 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 Nice.
Nice.
Nice.
Sip
Nice.
the tea.
Nice.
But yeah, I'm kind of bringing it back around because ADHD brain. But
Yes.
boomerang.
Yeah, like
Chess is boomerang.
Boomerang.
That's
Whoop,
great.
whoop, 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 whoop.
They're coming right at me.
Oh, honey.
Yeah, exactly. Like if you could mod cleric, exactly.
Yeah, perfect.
But yeah, I want to kind of come back around to like the non-binary thing because you know you said a
Yeah,
lot of
right.
misgendering occurs, right? And I get that too. Like a lot of people just assume feminine because
Yep.
you know, femme presenting avatar, I
Mhm.
suppose. And I think a lot of people don't know that I'm non-binary because I don't know, because I go by any pronouns, I don't really like make a
Right.
point of being like, no, it must be this thing only.
Mhm,
Because
mhm.
it mustn't be this thing only, it can be whatever, but most people always default to she, her. So when I'm like meeting people for the first time, I usually say, oh, my pronouns are they, them. And
So
then
fair.
I'm like,
Yes.
no, actually you can use any. Like once they get to know me.
Mhm. Yeah, absolutely. It's another point, like, I really don't mind she, her, but like, you know, I want to make people use they, them so they get used to it, so they
Yes.
don't misgender people that only use they, them, you know, like,
Yes. Yes.
it's the bare minimum, babes, but you know, we gotta train you,
Yeah.
I guess.
Sometimes they need a little training.
Yeah, a little, yeah, you know.
Right, chat? You know all about that. You know all about needing to be trained.
Oh.
At least they did yesterday. But yeah, it's interesting, these assumptions that folks make based on visual aspects alone.
Yeah.
And I fully agree. It should not matter how you present. Your gender does not have to align with your presentation. That's like why, you know, femboys exist. Like their gender doesn't have to align with their presentation.
Exactly.
Right? I think that's
exactly.
like perfect example of like two very opposite ends of the spectrum, right? So I don't know. I think it just would be very cool if, you know, and I know it's all still quite new too. You know, widely the usage
baby
of like
steps.
yeah, it's baby steps, and I hope down the road, you know, we all get a little more comfy with not making assumptions.
It's pretty wild, like because like being trans specifically. Oh, I think I'm cutting. God damn it, my connection. No,
Oh,
I'm lagging.
It's okay. I can still hear you fine. No. So.
Okay, good. Right. What was I saying? Yeah, baby steps, but it is really scary. Like right now I'm living in the UK. Like the anti-trans laws are really scary. It's, you know, it's baby steps and then one baby step forward, another back, and then maybe two forward and another,
and then like three back.
It's hard. We're getting three back, exactly. Like in the end we just gotta keep ourselves safe, I think.
Yes.
But
and we gotta do what we can. But you know, I was living in Texas until not that long ago, and it's something to see. I just why does, you know, people's gender and sexual identity, why is that anybody's business? Like what is, I don't get it. What's the issue? Who cares? Just live your life. Just live your. It's a scapegoat. It's
a scapegoat.
It's using, you know, trans people to divert the public's 100%. Attention from other very important things, like, you know,
Yeah.
what big businesses are doing to our planet, and capitalism, and you know, how billionaires, like 1% of the world's population, controls most of the money and assets in the world. Um,
Yes.
but instead,
Couldn't have said it
let's
better.
worry about
Yes.
whether someone doesn't align with the gender that they were assigned at birth. Let's worry about that instead,
Exactly.
because, you know, that's
Like
really gonna affect everyone.
it's so insignificant. Like literally just let people, live and be
Yeah,
themselves. Like it's none of your business. But you have to have a scapegoat so people don't talk about, more serious, important political stuff.
yeah,
So, let's point at the trans
yeah.
people who are, I don't know, transing our kids or some shit like that. Who
Like,
knows?
and like, I get it, we're hot, look at us, but like,
We are.
calm down,
Calm
relax,
down.
it's okay. It's gonna be
Yeah,
okay,
exactly.
people of Texas.
Yeah.
Texas, I'm looking at you specifically. I know what you did.
We all know what you did.
Yeah, the world knows what you did. Um, it's. I really did not anticipate that we would be spilling the tea this hard today. Whew.
Oh, honey.
We're touching on
I'm
all the
always down.
issues.
I am always down to talk shit about capitalism.
Oh, me too. I the other day I was like, I was talking to my dad and I was like, you know,
Mhm.
society would be much better under socialism. Imagine just being able to live without fearing losing your job.
Imagine.
And like what would happen if you didn't have a job to make a bunch of money
I
and contribute to
know.
society in that way. Like imagine if you could contribute to, to society in other ways
I
and still
know.
live comfortably. That's crazy. And 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 my dad
Concept,
goes,
right?
"Yeah, but you know, the world's brainwashed into thinking socialism equals communism and communism bad." And I'm like, "Yeah, I know." And then we get put in the
Look,
ball pit for
of
our
course, we get pulled in the
radical
ball.
ideas.
Oh, look, it's the red scare. You get thrown into the ball
Yeah,
pit.
yeah, we're being too real.
We are. God
Yeah,
damn it.
yeah,
Don't censor us. We are right, and you know it.
yeah. You can't censor me as long as I don't say certain sexual terms on Twitch or expose my hips. You can't stop me. I can talk about the downfall of society as long as I don't expose my hips on Twitch.
Exactly.
Canada's alright. We have our own issues. You know, we still suffer a very capitalist society. Our real estate prices are exuberantly high.
Yeah.
It is basically impossible to own a home here unless you already own one. Because we have an issue with foreign investors buying up all our property, and then
Really?
renting it out. Yes, and they just passed new
Dude.
laws that will tax people on that, or don't. They're going to pass one that will not allow people to buy property in Canada if they are not residents or Canadian
All
citizens.
right. Okay.
Because there are entire condo buildings in Toronto that are empty because foreign investors bought them for tax breaks.
Yeah.
Because that's cheaper than having people live in them.
That actually
Um,
happens a lot, because I'm Brazilian, right? That actually it happens a lot in Brazil as well, but not even from foreign people, from like, rich people in general. They just
yeah.
buy buildings and let it rot just to write off their taxes. It's
Yep.
wild.
Yep.
Like at least rent it out, bitch. The fuck?
Yeah, and then they jack the rental prices because the rental control. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
in the States, the rental control laws are worse. They're better in Canada, but
Yeah.
you can start your rent at whatever you want. You can only just. The control is. You can only raise it by X amount per year.
Mm-hmm.
So it is.
It's bad.
It's bad. And our healthcare is severely overloaded. Our healthcare system is severely overloaded here. And the premier of my province is trying to privatize the healthcare system.
Lovely.
Yeah,
Lovely.
he's doing everything in his power to make it as difficult for people to access healthcare as possible so that they think, maybe privatized healthcare is a good idea, which, spoiler alert, it's not. So, you know, we have our
Absolutely.
own issues.
Yeah.
And you certainly, getting unemployment here is very difficult. It's quite a process. Um, they really make you jump through hoops if you have no money, and
Mm-hmm.
a lot of people don't have money. So it's
Yeah,
yeah, we're just
it's funny. You're describing Canada, but all of that applies to the UK as well.
yeah. Well, I mean, Canada
So
was
much of it.
a British
Oh yeah,
colony for a very
yeah.
long time,
Yep,
and we take a lot of
yep.
our notes from the UK.
Lovely,
Yep.
lovely.
Yeah. Um, there's a lot of similarities between the two for
Hmm.
a lot of reasons, but yeah, I think Canada's a little better regarding trans rights and healthcare, um,
At
compared
least
to the
that.
states, and that kind of stuff, and compared to the UK.
Mm-hmm.
Um, we are lucky that we are a very multicultural country as well. Um, but that very much depends on where you are. Like Toronto, very very multicultural. It's amazing. Where I live, rich old white people.
Lovely,
I live in like a retirement town.
lovely.
So real estate here especially is through the
Oh
roof.
God. Uh huh. It must be
Yeah,
so expensive. Holy
it is.
hell.
It is. Um like hearing what my parents bought their house for when I was 6 years old compared to what it's worth now, it's like at least tripled in value.
Oh God, tell me about it. My partner and I, we've been saving for a mortgage for years now.
Ugh, it's rough.
Like, it's so bad. And then like we go visit his grandmother, right? And she's like, "Oh yeah, we bought our house for 8,000 pounds."
It's like, shut up. You want to sell it to me for £8,000?
Exactly.
And they'll say, no.
Exactly.
It's worth
Like
it's worth
that.
£300,000 now,
Oh, probably,
if
probably.
not more.
Yeah, like 100%, especially because like she lives in the very good area. Like, yeah.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
We're
Canada
laughing, but
takes.
inside we're crying.
Yes, we are. If we don't laugh, we'll cry.
Yeah.
Yeah, Canada takes a lot of its cues from the US too, unfortunately.
Hmm.
It depends on, who is the premier of each province. Unfortunately, our premier loves Trump. So, really wants to get on
Lovely.
Trump's back on some of those ideas that he had, and we hate it. So, I'm really hoping we vote him out. The fact that he got voted in the first place
Great.
makes me want to scream. Um,
Yep.
it's rough out here for us little guys.
It's so rough.
Yep,
We're just trying to be we're just trying to be cute little guys, but
yep.
it's so hard.
And I'm just,
Capitalism has got
yeah.
hands.
I don't know. I imagine that like in I don't know, it still may be like 20 years out or so, but there's going to be a point where nobody's buying real estate because we simply can't, and they'll have to force the prices down.
Already
But
starting, isn't it? With the whole, no one in the offices and the prices
yep,
of stuff going down. So
yep,
at some point it's gonna crumble. It's actually like something that actually happens cyclically in capitalism. Like
mm-hmm,
at some point, like the buildup of money in like the 1% is so big that it just crumbles. It has nowhere to go.
yep,
So the whole system just falls to the ground.
yep.
Yeah, it's gonna happen at some point,
And
and
like,
yeah,
and imagine everybody just having a base, like, like guaranteed income, not having to worry about
the
it. Imagine how
dream.
much that would help the economy too. Being able
Oh
to
yeah,
buy things,
absolutely,
like it's.
absolutely.
But no, you can't give the poor money. What a crazy and wild idea that would be. Imagine.
Those
Imagine.
poors don't deserve a single
No.
cent.
We must grind them under our boot and laugh at them.
Mm-hmm.
Ha ha ha. Those poor VTubers on the internet
Uh,
scrapping for coins. Please, chat, give them your biddies. We are poor.
we are so poor.
Yep. But
Oh
wouldn't change it.
God.
Love what I do.
It's great, isn't it? Like,
And I think that's a very interesting note about VTubing too. You know, again, I was talking
Mm-hmm.
to my dad recently, same conversation, and I was saying, you know, I don't want to live my life hating what I do. He's
Tell me about
recently
it.
been put on like permanent disability, and he's unable to do a lot of
Right.
things now. And you
Uh-huh.
know, he's like, I you know, I wish I had known what was was coming for me, because there's still so many
Mm-hmm.
things I wanted to do. And I said, that's why though, like, I can't work at a
Yeah.
job where I'm miserable. I refuse to like hoard my money. I want to be able to experience my life while I can. I want to scrape whatever happiness I can out of this
Yeah.
life. And if that means being a goblin on the internet and making, you know, far less a year than I would have like struggling to exist in my film career, then that's what it is.
Mm-hmm. Oh, tell me about it. I actually before I became a a VTuber and a freelance artist, I had a taste of like, office culture, and like having an office job. And like it was still it was an animation office job, right? I was still
Hmm.
doing creative stuff technically, but just the whole I think there's something very hostile about the office
Yeah.
space for neurodivergent people,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Just I don't know what it is about it, but it literally I worked there for a year and like it was a great job. The people were really good, like sweet people, really nice job. It paid me well, it was stable, but I literally could not keep living like that. And sure, it was in the middle of the pandemic, but that might have helped a little bit with it.
Oh, yeah, like
But
I
yeah,
get that. I get that. Like I've had some of
it
the
was awful.
coolest
Uh-huh.
jobs. I've had some of the coolest
Yeah.
jobs. And despite how cool they were, it was an absolute struggle to follow this, you know,
Tell me
neurotypical
about it.
schedule, 9 to 5, like,
Mm-hmm.
or, you know, nine to
Oh.
nine or more sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
When, you know, my prime brain hours are between 3 p.m. and 1 a.m.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Oh my god. Like nowadays I cannot wake up before 11 a.m. Do
Mm-hmm.
not at me. Cuz literally like my most creative hours are between midnight and 3 in the morning. That's
Yes.
when the brain go brr.
Yes. That's all
Like
of my current
I don't control
model.
that.
Like, all of my
Yeah.
current model and all of my new model, I've done between the hours of 3 p.m. and 3 a.m. We do not work in the
Exactly.
morning. This is not a thing.
We don't.
Woody, thank you so much for the follow. You're now my little pod champ. Welcome,
Mm.
welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah. And that's why I think,
Absolutely.
you know, VTubing attracts so many neurodivergent people, is because you kind of get to
Yes.
be your own boss. You get to work on your own
Absolutely.
schedule. You get to tailor what you create to what works for you. And that's
Mm-hmm.
a rare thing, to be able to like
Yes.
create your job basically. And I know for some it's more of a hobby, less of a job, but like
Mm-hmm.
being a freelancer and a content creator and a VTuber, like, and that being my job has been the healthiest working relationship I've had
Oh
with a
my
job
god.
ever.
Tell me about it. Like it's a big grind. Like I'm working 24/7
Oh
sometimes. Like
yeah.
I wake up, I'm working until I go to bed. But like it, just having the freedom to, being able to choose what you're gonna do and choose the hours you're gonna do it at, like
Mm-hmm.
that just takes an enormous toll, off of my shoulders. Like it's it's incredible. It's so
Yeah.
good. I
Yeah.
literally haven't been this happy my entire life since I started this whole VTubing
Seriously.
thing.
Honestly,
Absolutely.
like
Mm-hmm.
I feel the most myself, the most free, the most gratified, and I can do my creative work without it feeling like a slog.
Yeah.
Like,
Absolutely.
oh, cuz I tell you, I love sewing. I loved my career in
Yeah.
costuming, but it gave me a very, very bitter relationship with
Mm-hmm.
my
Tell me
sewing
about it.
machine. Because
Yes.
I think
Yes.
about those hours working those jobs that I struggled,
Mm-hmm.
struggled through. and I'm so glad it's a hobby again. And
I know.
Skimos, you bring up a really good point too. Like with the I used to be a face cam streamer too, and
Oh.
I think VTubing offers you a massive way to express yourself. Like if you're a weeb, lean into it. You can express that through VTubing, and I think that's awesome. If you love, Dungeons and Dragons, you can express yourself that way through VTubing. If you love Barbie and fairies, you can express yourself that way through VTubing.
Yes.
It's a beautiful method of self-expression.
Absolutely. Not only that, but like especially for, self-made VTubers, having my art style be the way that people see me out there on the internet, I just feel so seen through that. Like,
right?
To me, my art is me, right? I cannot unlink myself from my art. Like, I put my soul into the stuff that I make. I just think it's beautiful that I can literally put it down on, my computer and make it move and, make that me on the internet. It's incredible.
Like,
so good.
The first time your VTuber moved, did you cry? Because I cried.
so much, especially because we were talking about the office job. I had just quit that office job to move to Scotland, right? So I could marry my partner and so we could be together. So I couldn't have a job because I was on a temporary visa,
right? Been there.
And I was burned out from doing that job. Like, it literally sapped every ounce of creativity from my body. Like, it took everything from me. So when I found VTubing, I was like, oh my god, because I've always, from the animation pipeline, I have always loved rigging, which is something that not a lot of people do. Usually when you're working with other animators, they either love doing character design, they hate rigging. Exactly. They love character design or animating itself. They absolutely hate rigging. I was the oddball that loved doing the rigging and hated doing the animation. So when I saw VTubing and it was like, yeah, you just have to rig and then like your camera, does the animating for you. I was like, what? This shit is made for me. Literally, like Life 2D and VTubing saved my life, my creative life. It just brought me, it brought me back to life, 100%.
I didn't know that those were your circumstances either, because I started making my VTuber in almost the same circumstance. I moved to Texas with my ex-wife. I wasn't allowed to work because we were on a visa, and it was like her work visa. She's a 3D rigger.
Right.
And I had 3 years where I wasn't allowed to work, and I was like, I need something to do, and like cosplay is great, but it's a huge money sink. I mean, VTubing can be too, but I was like, I can learn this. I need to learn something new. I need to put my mind into something new because I'm so depressed and bored, and I injured my back at my last job, so sewing is really hard for me, and I was in such a hole, and not the good kind of hole either. And so I was like, I'm gonna learn how to do this. And seriously, like you saying like it saved your life creatively, same, me too.
100%. Oh my god. Oh, we literally are the same person. Holy shit.
Yeah, this is wild. Oh, thank you, so Thorn. Good. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Like, and being seen through your art too. Like, I used to draw all the time when I was young, and then I kind of I dropped out of art school to go into theater, and I didn't do a lot of drawing for a long time. Traditional stuff, painting now and then, but. I really let my digital drawing fall by the wayside, and I've improved in leaps and bounds since I started VTubing because that passion is there again. I have VTuber model babies now too that are both my model and rig babies. Like, we're living, Sammy.
Yes. No, we're not living, honey. We are thriving.
We're thriving,
babe.
We have no money, but we're thriving.
Absolutely. I know we joke about that, but that's another thing that I really like about the live 2D, like the VTuber community. It has, uh, like a culture of paying your artists, at least
Yes.
a bit.
Yes.
Like coming from the regular art community, like regular illustrations, people don't pay you shit there. They literally pay you
Mm-hmm.
nothing. It's bad. Literally the only other community I know that respects their artists like the VTuber community does
Furries.
is the furries. Furries,
Yep. Furries.
100%. It's the reason my two best friends are furries.
Yeah. Listen, furries are
Yeah,
fucking great.
they're so good.
Um, but yeah, like, and I
Mm-hmm.
know on my end of things too, like, I want to collaborate with other artists. I want to collaborate with people who
Yeah.
make, motion graphics. I want to collaborate with people who make
Yes.
music. Like, and like they should get paid for what they like. We're all creatives, so we kind of
Absolutely.
understand
Yeah.
that in a way. Um, like
We're all in the same boat.
we are all making something, even if the only thing you're doing is making content. Like if you didn't make your own
Yeah.
VTuber, if you didn't make your own graphics, if you didn't make your own starting soon music, whatever, you're still making content and you're creating and you understand what it is to make something. And
People don't. Yeah.
I think that really
Go on.
lends to like, you know, treating artists more fairly in the VTuber
Mm-hmm.
community.
So much. Yeah, that's the thing people don't really get about content creation. Like, right? Um, Content creation is entertaining too, honey. Like, you're a performer.
Yeah.
You're performing, and like most of the time, if you're not big, you're doing your own editing, you're doing your own marketing. That
Mm-hmm.
shit takes creativity, a lot of it. Uh, so even if you're not making your models and assets and all that stuff, you are still a creative. You're still in a
Yes.
creative field.
Yes.
100%.
Yes. And
Yeah.
like I think there's really something to be said for being kind of like a one person like
Mm-hmm.
team. Like
Yes.
for the most
Tell me
part
about it.
we're all doing this ourselves. Like, there's
Mm-hmm.
agencies and there's
Oh
management
yeah.
folks that can help us along the way. But for the most part,
Mm-hmm.
we're all doing it ourselves, and like that's really fucking amazing. This is a hard
It
thing to
is.
do, and like everybody who does this should be very proud of themselves. Like I know I have a lot of
A
streamers
hundred
and
percent.
VTubers in the chat, and you should be fucking proud of yourselves. You hear me?
You should.
Pat
You
yourself on the
should.
back.
100%. Here's a smooch.
Yeah.
You're doing
Mwah.
great.
You're doing great, and keep doing it. Keep pushing.
Exactly.
You got
Exactly.
this. But also take care of
You
yourselves.
gotta take care of yourselves. Oh my god, I've been having like some wrist pains and like at the tiniest little wrist pain, I'm like, oh no, I'm done. I'm done for
Yep.
carpal tunnel syndrome. You gotta
Oh,
take care of yourselves all. Oh my
let me
god.
tell you, I had elbow bursitis recently because I went too hard on the
Oh
art.
no.
And,
Mm.
I got the brace, I got the cushions on my chair. Like, do
Oh my
things to make your
god.
life easier, please. Do your hand stretches.
Absolutely.
Take care of yourself. Take care of yourself.
100%.
Moisturize, drink water.
Moisturize.
You gotta moisturize,
Absolutely.
baby.
Moisturize.
Just because nobody sees your face does not mean you don't want to. You gotta take care of your skin.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Thank you for the
Mm-hmm.
posture check. See, everybody, chat,
Oh,
everybody,
see,
posture
yeah,
check.
perfect.
And the
Posture check.
hydrate. Thank you. Kyuki knows what's up.
No shrimping.
No shrimping. No shrimping. You can shrimp for goblins, but don't become a shrimp yourself.
Oh my god. Perfect.
Yep. And like,
Oh dear.
you know what? I really admire people who are good at like short form content, like TikToks and stuff, because I find that
Mhm.
extremely hard. Like, at least with my VTuber, like with cosplay, I found it a little easier, but with VTubing, like I find that really hard to, hop on trends and stay on. Maybe I'm just an old fart. I don't know. I can't keep up with the memes these days. I can't keep up with what sound is,
Things
popping
go
off.
so fast.
They do.
Absolutely.
They do.
Oh my god.
So I admire anybody
I
who
feel
makes
you.
TikTok content because I find it difficult.
It's so hard. And like you never know what you're gonna get, right? Like I got lucky and I kind of popped off when I
Mm-hmm.
got into TikTok. But like lately, I think since May they are really pushing long form content. And like
Really?
I don't oh yeah, honey. At least like what I seen, like a lot of VTubers that I got to see on TikTok, they really popped off with a short content because it was easy, right? You will literally just look at a trending sound, lip sync to it, maybe add a nice transition, and that was it. Simple and easy. You could churn out a lot of content as well.
Mm-hmm.
So the algorithm loved you. But like since I think March of this year, they really started pushing like long format content. So that isn't working as well.
Huh.
Um, yeah,
This is
it's
news to me.
the algorithm is a cruel bitch.
It is.
It changes without telling you anything, and here we are.
Yep. That's
Yeah.
rough. That's
Gotta
rough.
keep. Yeah, you gotta be, gotta adjust yourself rather quickly to these changes. But once you're there, you can kind of start feeling the waters for the changes, and it kind of clicks, when you post something and the formula isn't working anymore, and you're like, right, here we go again.
Yeah. Now we gotta figure out the new thing. Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, it's hard.
Yep.
It's hard to make that kind of like I call it archival content, I guess, where like people can
Yeah.
go back and look at stuff like YouTube
Yes.
videos and YouTube shorts and TikToks and things like that. Like stuff that needs to be polished and edited, like it's a very different beast from streaming. And I know
So
I
much.
definitely struggle with that kind of thing. So it's I need to
It's
write
hard.
1 hour essays on why some random Five Nights at Freddy's character has an important role.
1 hour, honey,
Yeah.
1 hour. I have eaten up that like 5 hour long iCarly
Oh
YouTube
my
video.
god.
It's so good.
Yep. Oh my god. That's great. That's great.
Amazing.
Yeah, I used to make so many like YouTube videos, but again, that was when I was doing like face cam stuff, and as a VTuber, I'm like, how do I, because usually it's like making things, so it's like, how do I make a YouTube video where I'm not, I guess I could do hand cam, but it's like, how, what?
That would be, that would be.
I don't know.
It's hard, yeah.
Yeah. Long form content and like archival content, it's, you have to think about so many things when you're a content creator, and streaming
Yes.
is like, streaming is a blip in time, it is but a moment, so having those VODs to go look back on, I think is really important, if you want to grow.
Absolutely.
But you gotta have more than that, you gotta get the people hooked. It's tough out there.
It's tough. You gotta do the short term stuff to bring more people in, and then you gotta do the long stuff to keep people entertained. And it's man, it's a
It's a full-time
24/7
job.
Grind.
Yep,
Yep.
it is a full-time job, 100%. Like
100%. Yeah.
and I admire people who are extremely on top of it all on their own. Like, I'm trying
know.
really hard to get in that mindset of like how to do that kind of content. But like, and I think it helps too to realize what the bits lacking in your content are as a VTuber, and like be able to self-assess. It's
Absolutely.
You're your own boss. You got to give yourself performance reviews.
You really do. You really do.
You gotta sit your VTuber down, you gotta open Live 2D, or you gotta open VTube Studio rather. You gotta look your VTuber in the eye and say, okay, Podge, I need to level with you. I really like what you've been doing lately, but I think you gotta really put your focus here right now. I know you're a goblin, it's hard for you to focus on anything. Please stop eating the couch. But, we really gotta get on the same page here, Podgy.
Oh, amazing. It do be like that. It really do be like that.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Give yourself monthly performance reviews.
You gotta, I mean, you said it yourself, we are our own bosses, so we gotta do the HR stuff too.
Yeah. Write yourself a strongly worded email if you have to.
Amazing.
Yep. It's a fun job though. I love it. I
Mm,
wouldn't
it
trade
is.
it.
I wouldn't either.
Mm-hmm.
Really wouldn't. Oh my god.
Okay, so I want to ask you some more
Mm-hmm.
things. What are your
Yeah.
favorite parts of your model?
Ooh, I mean, there are actually some things that I kind of groundbreaking. I really wanted to challenge myself with my new model, right? So, um, I did a lot of new stuff for it. I actually need to do the model showcase, so I can submit it to the Creative Awards thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Maybe this year, who knows? Um, Probably the wings, cause right, I have all the toggles, right? So I can. This is their
Yeah.
normal size,
Yeah.
pretty and big, right? They go all the way down to the
Whoa!
ground. Yeah. But not only that, like I did a bunch of math in VBridger for it to be like expression reactive. So I was like really inspired by the Tinkerbell movies, you know, the Disney
Yes.
fairies.
Yes.
Yes. So the way they animated them, right? When they go sad, their wings kind of bend down on their back, and when they go
Yes.
really excited, they start fluttering them really, really fast, and that's what's happening with my model, right? If I go sad,
Oh,
it goes down, and then if I smile really, right,
I
they
love that.
flutter faster.
That's so cool that you took that inspo because I kind of did the same thing. I recently rigged
Yeah, let's go.
one of my model babies is a fairy as well, and I was like, I want
Let's
the wings to
go.
droop when she's sad. Um,
Yes.
and like when she gets excited, I want them to like move faster.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah,
like, because I think it's really cool to think about the expression and the body language of your
absolutely.
VTuber because
Absolutely.
like your whole body's controlled by your face, right? So it's like
Mm-hmm.
what can you
Yes.
link things to, you know, give yourself more expression. And even now, like with
Mm-hmm.
Podge, I'm like, oh, it's missing so much stuff that I know how to do now that I've done for my kids.
Oh my God. Tell me about it. This is one of the reasons I made my 2.0, right? Because my 1.0 was one of the first models I made.
Yeah,
And I learned a lot of stuff with it, but like in 2 years only, so many new things came to the VTuber like rigging scene, like so
yeah,
many new techniques. Like it's crazy the stuff people are doing nowadays with Live 2D.
yeah.
So I it really needed an update to add all that stuff, you
Yep.
know.
We're so much
Yeah.
smarter
So
now.
yeah.
We're so much
Oh,
wiser.
absolutely,
We know how to make
absolutely.
idle animation. Like, I think this was the first model I
Yes.
did. I'll zoom. This was. Whoa!
Oh,
As, here, let me move to the side. This was the first model I did, like, tears on. Like the moving, crying tears.
cheers! Yes, let's
But see, they
go.
kind of freak out sometimes. They're not, like,
You know
they're a
what?
little bit broken.
Yeah, it's the repeat.
Yeah.
Repeat parameters in Live 2D are kind of
And
bonkers.
now
Yeah.
I know how to fix that. But
Yep.
at the time, I didn't. Um, and like
It's yeah.
I recently worked on a model that's floating, so like learning how to do
Mm,
that, learning how to do wings,
hmm.
like this reacting to like when I move my head
Yeah,
up and down, um, was really fun. And even since then, I've done other
absolutely.
wings that move better. Like, um,
Mm-hmm.
so like every model, you learn something new, and you like try something new, and like even just the
A hundred
face.
percent.
Like I've gotten so much better with faces. And hair and
Oh
skinning.
yeah,
Ugh, I love skinning.
skinning. Don't get me started on skinning. Skinning is so good. You gotta use it like sparingly because it can be really heavy. But I mean, look at
Yes.
his hair, right?
Yeah. Like look how
It wouldn't
much
be
the hair can
possible.
move.
It would not be possible with regular deformers.
Yes.
But you did say on the face, like my first model had barely 15 degrees of angle, and now
Yeah.
I
Like
have almost 60.
yeah, this one like was much more than my previous one, but even now I
hmm
still do much more with the faces. Like I've learned how to do the nose
Exactly.
masks. Um and like just the physics. Like, I've learned how to do boobs better since then. And,
Yes.
some of my
Like,
models got
you
some
mean like
killer
this?
titties. Yeah, like, just like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, of course.
Chat, this is what optimal boob physics look like. You may not
Yeah.
like them, but it's the truth.
That's just how it is.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Just, there's so many cool, like, one of my favorite things to do is, glitter. Like, the glitter effect.
Oh,
Like how my
yes.
TV's glitter.
It's so good. Oh my god. Absolutely. I rigged a child, like her whole theme is like being a space goddess. There was so much glitter on her dress. It was so much fun to rig it. Oh
Yeah,
my
I love
god.
it. Oh, it's so
It was
fun.
amazing.
Just like playing with
Mm-hmm.
physics. And this was my first V-Bridger mouth too. So like,
Let's
it's not
go.
perfect, but like it's.
Uh-huh.
And like since then I've learned more about blend shapes and them adding blend
Blend
shapes.
shapes,
Like I
my
don't know if you heard me
love.
slap my desk. I just slapped my desk because I'm like, fucking blend shapes. Let's go.
Blend shapes.
Mm-hmm.
100%, honey. I love some blend shapes.
Ugh.
Oh, it's just so good.
I've seen like
Saves a lot
beautiful
of
work
time.
and like eye expression with blend shapes too. Ugh.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It's just so good. I mean, most of mine, like all these lashes, most of it are blend shapes, like all the
Ugh.
physics. Like it has
And they're
X
so
physics
like
as well.
dimensional. Like, can you turn your head
Yeah,
slowly from side to side just so everyone can see like the dimension on your rig?
I can bring it. I can bring it
Yeah, yeah,
further.
yeah.
So.
Get nice and close. Get nice and close.
Ah,
Get in front of me.
I brought myself again.
Oops, all blend shapes. Yeah. Like, look at this.
Blend shapes, honey.
Blend shapes.
Blend
Let's
shapes.
go. It's really well done.
Yeah.
We love to see it. We
Thank
love
you.
to see it.
Let's go.
Oh,
Man, blend shapes are the love of my life.
me too.
I'm never giving them up.
Yep.
Literally, I use blend shapes for everything. I can't wait for version 5 because it's gonna give us so much more stuff for blend shapes.
Yeah. When did they say that they're putting it out now? Because they pushed it back,
They're
right?
Yeah, they pushed it back, I think October?
That makes
I
me
could
so
be
mad
wrong.
because I'm
I
debuting my
know.
next model at the end of
I
October.
know.
So
Oh,
I'm gonna rig this shit up. The new version's gonna come out, and I'm gonna go back in and be like, "Well, time to redo my entire rig in
yeah.
3 days."
Yep. 100%.
Yep, we'll do what we
It,
can.
it do feel like that.
We do our best. Yeah. Oops, all blend
Yep.
shapes.
All blend shapes. Only blend shapes. Only
Yep.
blend shapes.
Ugh. Chat rigging is so fun. It's very daunting to learn, I
It
understand, but it
is.
really is so satisfying when you can get something to
Hmm.
work. When you're like, I wonder if this will do the thing, and then it does. What are blend shapes? Are you able to like technically
Ooh.
explain blend shapes for the chat? Because I can explain them in like a
Um,
kind of convoluted way.
I suppose blend shapes. Well, all the animations that a VTuber does are put into what we call a parameter, right? Which is basically a slider from -1
Uh-oh.
to 1, usually. Oh my god, no. Oh
Yeah,
no.
okay,
Oh,
you're back,
are we
you're back, you're
back?
back, you're back, you're back. Yeah, we just had a little blip.
Just having connection problems,
It's
if you
okay.
like that.
Yes, so we got a slider from
Right.
-1 to 1.
Yeah, a slider from -1 to 1, and you put keyframes on that basically, and that's how you move the drawings, right? To make it all pretty and stuff. Blend shapes are a little bit different in a way that you can combine them with other parameters, but you cannot control the combination of them, right? So with regular keyframes, you can combine them up and control what the combination is gonna look like, right? With blend shapes, you can't. It's just gonna automatically do it, right? And then like just computate the mixing by itself, and you get what you get. You
Yeah.
cannot control it. That's pretty much what it is.
Yeah, so it allows you to do like kind of fine-tuned things. So,
Yes.
for example, with V-Bridger mouths, like the puckering of your mouth, like when you go ooh Like, see, like, so again, Podge's mouth is not totally optimized because this was my first Beeperger mouth. But if I, like, press my lips together, see, like, how my lips kind of, like, go a little more, like, pouty? That's a blend shape on the lips. Like, so the lips move with the, like, my mouth parameters. And then there's an additional blend shape that's like, when this happens and the mouth is in this position, it will do this.
Yes.
So it's
That's
it's
pretty
just
much
like a fine-tuning mechanism. Or like for eyes, for example, if I suddenly, you know, become angry, if my eyebrows go down and I become angry, I could add a blend shape that makes my eyes like squint. So all my current eye actions are still, like, it's not on this one. I have the surprised, but all my normal eye movements would still occur, but in that squinted motion. Yes. So it's like...
Perfect, exactly.
You function, but now you function this way instead of the standard way.
Pretty much, yeah. It's, that's the good side of blend shapes is that you can stack as many as you want on a certain drawing, which you can do with regular parameters.
Because then the parameters start to get angry at each other.
They do. Yeah. they get really, really angry.
They're like, you're telling me to do too many things. I don't like that. But blend shapes are like, oh, okay, I understand. So while I'm doing this, you also want me to do this. And you're like, yes.
Yes, exactly.
The blend shapes are smart.
They're so smart, and I love them. I love them so much.
Yes. That's kind of like a quick and dirty explanation of blend shapes.
Yes.
Take Claire's Gamos, thank you for coming by. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like there's just so much stuff that's coming out that we're gonna be able to do, and I'm really excited about it. Like,
so much.
I've got some interesting things I gotta rig, because I do, like, you know, the other website streaming too.
Oh, the other.
Yes. So like we were talking about like your wings linking to like your happy and your sad expressions. You know, I have a leg toggle on my new one where I want to link a certain movement when my head goes up and down.
Oh, that's so fun. Man, I've already rigged some Not Safe for Work children, and honey, those were chef's kiss. The toggles.
It's so fun what you can do. Like,
it's great.
And like all the different hands. You're gonna have so many. Like, what kind of toggles do you have? What are your toggles?
My toggles, I have so many.
Show off the toggles.
All right,
give us the toggles.
Let's go through the toggles, shall we? Oh, right. This is my regular pose, right? I have my little staff here.
Yes.
With my regular pose, but I also have a bunch of others, right? So first of all, I have no wings, just in case, and then I have the big wings and small wings toggle, and then we have our little tea set, right? Of course. We have just resting hands.
Very nice.
Thank you. And we have microphone for karaoke nights.
That's so cute.
Yeah, thank you. It goes all the way down.
It's very Sailor Moon of you.
Yes, of course, honey. You gotta.
Quality. Thank you so much for the follow. You're now my little Podge champ. Welcome in.
Let's go. And one of the ones I use the most, which is my canvas, right, which moves with my cursor.
Oh,
so I have my little brush here, and then it goes all the way down here. It's like a little flower sprouting up, and the droplets have physics.
Oh my god, that's so cool.
I know, thank you. I love this one, absolutely. Yeah, that's for the poses, and then we have our funnies as well, you know.
Yes, the funnies.
The funnies. Where are my funnies? The funnies. The funny.
The bobs.
The bobs.
They're everywhere, chat.
They are.
That's not right. The fisheye lens.
Potion Sally,
Slurp.
give me all your potions.
Yes! You cannot handle my strongest
You cannot
potions.
handle. Exactly. But yeah, we also have the nub, which is a
Yes.
fan favorite as
Very
well.
good.
Especially
it.
because I can go newt.
Oh! Noot noot.
Newt newt. Sid as well.
Yep.
And you know, wig.
Yeah. Snatched.
Wig.
Snatched.
Snatch.
I love how
And
her
the
hair
classic.
flies off, you know?
I
And the
know. The
The
classic
yeet the
no
tea.
booba. Eat the tatas, exactly.
Beautiful.
And
Beautiful.
that's them, yeah. Look
I
at all
love
that.
it. I love it. See,
Thank you.
being your own VTuber parent, you can make some cursed shit.
So much curse stuff. Oh my god.
That's why we do it, really.
I haven't even shown Babbo to you.
Babbo?
Babbo. Let's say hi to Babbo here.
I want to say hi to Babbo. What is Babbo?
Hi Babbo. How are you doing, Babbo?
I would like a Babbo. Babbo can stay.
There's only one.
Babbo can stay.
Babbo has a knife.
Babbo would get along with me so well. Oh my god.
Let's go.
Oh my god. We would be besties.
You would.
What you got there,
we should
Babbo?
schedule.
A knife?
Yeah. A knife.
No! I have
Yeah,
Gary.
that's Babbo. Oh, Gary's so cute. I love Gary. I care Gary.
I care Gary very much. Sometimes we put him on the webcam when he's here.
Oh, cute.
Yeah. I think chat likes Gary more than me. Gary's gonna be Twitch partner one day.
Good for Gary. Good for
Yeah,
Gary.
I'm proud of him. He works hard. I love Babbo. Oh my god, Podge and Babbo do crime though.
Oh my god, 100%. You guys, you can, just go out and be gay to crime.
Yeah, I have a little play date.
Yeah, exactly.
Perfect. I need a knife toggle.
It's just so good.
I need a knife toggle. I'm gonna add that. I'm gonna add that to the list.
There you go.
Because I don't have enough.
Oh my god.
Like, I've got... Okay, so we have my tea.
Mm-hmm.
I got my uwu.
Ooh, I love the woo-woo.
I got the moe heart hands.
Art
Yeah,
is.
we can wave to chat.
Mm-hmm,
We got my
very good.
standard expressions and stuff, but my new one, I think I've added a bunch of extra hands, but I don't have a knife, so I should add a knife. Is there a shoe remove toggle? I have a shoe remove toggle. When I put my t-shirt on, I don't have shoes.
Nice. No shoes. Very nice. Yeah. Very good.
Yeah, my t-shirt has all kinds of stupid things it can say.
Nice. I love that.
This is my merch.
Perfect. I love it.
Yep.
Oh, that's amazing.
That's what we do here. And then I got my silly, goofy outfits, which chat has seen.
I love them.
Yes.
I love them. Yes.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. So good.
This is what VTubing's all about. Having ridiculous
absolutely.
Toggles.
Absolutely, 100%. What are you doing if you don't have a silly little guy toggle?
Yeah. Yeah, you gotta be able to become a little guy. I can also become a little guy, but that's a different model.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. Oh. Yep.
Amazing.
We have a good time
Let's
here.
go.
We have a good time. Yeah, see, I have a knife emote, and I don't even have a knife on my model. Oh, see,
I
chat's
know.
turning me into a little guy.
Oh, the little guy.
It's a toss-up if I'll get the angel wings or the devil wings, so
Little
right now, I'm a
guy.
good little guy.
Cute.
Yeah.
Cute little guy. Adorable. Little guy. So cute. So cute. Look at the little wing.
He's got wiggles.
Oh, I love little guy.
He's very good.
I care
him.
so much.
Yeah.
I care him.
Egg.
I care him.
Chat always calls it an egg.
Egg. Egg.
Yep.
Uh, Here, I'll be egg with you.
Yes, together we are egg. This is
Together
how it
we are
should be.
egg. Yes.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm. This is
Green egg.
how. This is how nature is healing.
Yeah, nature is healing. We're just two Easter eggs, a pink egg and a green
Yeah.
egg.
Exactly. Mm-hmm.
Two non-binary eggs.
Already cracked.
Yeah, already cracked. What is gender?
Mm-hmm.
We are just eggs.
It's just eggs. Only egg. No thoughts. No brain cells. Only egg.
Egg. Oh my god, I love your name.
Talking
I
up.
love liminal spaces.
I
Me
love
too.
it.
That's a great name.
That's an amazing name, honey. Oh my god. Pop off.
Yo, that is fantastic.
Oh.
My
But
cafe
talking
might be
about
a liminal space.
your cafe,
Yeah,
nice.
yeah.
It's good.
But yeah, what were you gonna say?
Oh yeah, talking about eggs. Uh, we were talking about Baldur's Gate and just
Yes.
reminded me instantly of Dragon Age Inquisitions, the egg, Solus. I don't know if you've played it.
Yes, yes, actually,
Yeah, like
my ex-wife is working on the new one.
no way.
Yeah. So I'm very Dragon Age, yes. Yeah, I feel like there's a Venn diagram here, and if you like
Mm,
Soulless Dragon Age, Emmett
yes.
Selk from Final Fantasy XIV,
Yes. Oh my god.
you automatically like Asterion.
100%. 100%. Let me tell you, I have a friend who is obsessed with Dragon Age. Okay, obsessed, obsessed. And I've been trying to get them into Final Fantasy XIV for ages now, but they're just not a fan of MMOs,
Ah,
right?
yes, 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 yes.
Yeah. One of the ways that I tried to convince them of getting into Final Fantasy XIV was making like a little meme, putting Solus and Emmett Selk side by side and being like, they're the same. You have a Solus right here.
Yes. It's what I like to refer to as the Rat Man.
The
Um,
Ratman,
I
100%.
love a Rat Man. I
Hmm. They're
I want
great.
them to be mean to me and then I want to destroy them sexually.
Oh, so valid. 100%. Yes.
I love saying that as I'm a little egg.
Very blurred. It's perfect.
So it's like if you like Emmett Selk or Solus, you will love Asterion. Like
You will
it's
love Asarion.
just you want to slap them, but you also want to like slap them, you know?
Do see that's a thing, right? Because I sussed Asterion out the moment I put eyes on that bitch,
Mhm.
right? Because I was like, yeah, this is gonna be another one of those beachy characters that are very charismatic but kind of mean, and they also have a very tragic past,
And also a vampire. So I'm just like,
and also a
"Oh
vampire.
baby. Oh honey, you were made for Podgy. I am going to ruin you.
Let's go.
I
It's
am
so
I
good.
can show you the world."
Oh. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, this is why I'm so obsessed with Baldur's Gate 3. Like, it just feels like Dragon Age,
Yes,
you
it
know, with
does.
the
But with poly
so good.
relationships
With poly relationships, exactly.
and rolling
And
shiny rock dice.
rolling shiny rocks. Oh my god, did they make mods for the rocks, by the way, the shiny rocks? Because I would love to have hot
I
pink
think so
dice.
actually. I think you can
I
customize the
need
dice.
Ooh,
Yes.
interesting. I need
Yeah,
to pop off,
cuz we need sparkly pink dice.
We do. We do. It's a necessary thing to play this
Yeah.
game, Sparkly Dice.
Yeah. Yo, Yagi, hi, welcome in. How are you? A good
Yeah,
hyena boy.
absolutely. Welcome in. Oh man, but yeah, like I was obsessed with Dragon Age. I was more obsessed with Mass Effect actually. I
Uh-huh, me too,
love
me
Mass
too, me too.
Effect.
Oh,
Oh
Garrus.
my god. Yeah,
Garrus.
don't start. Don't get me started.
Listen, oh, sorry for the green chat.
I
I told my chat this the other day, because Garrus came up in conversation. I own the Garrus
oh.
body pillow.
You're
I
so
have it. I
lucky.
have it.
Wait, where did you get that? Because
It's
I
official
might give that to
BioWare
my
merch.
partner. What?
Yeah,
Really?
you can get it on the BioWare website. They have Garrus and Tali.
Oh my god. Well, I know what I'm getting my partner for Christmas.
Yeah, yeah.
He's actually more in love with Garrus than I am.
That's how you know you found the right one.
Exactly,
Mm-hmm.
exactly.
No.
Exactly, because he's in love with Garrus. I always romance Tali, so
Mm.
it's a match made in heaven.
Heck yeah. Oh, Coco's coming to visit. That's amazing.
Oh,
Another long distance relationship.
nice.
Beautiful.
Let's
I'm excited for you,
go.
Yagi.
That's
Us
so
out
good.
here with our, finding our loves in other places.
Tell me about it.
Yeah,
It's a struggle, but it's so worth
it
it.
is. It is. I would not
So
change
worth
it.
it.
Would not change it.
100%. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, we are coming up on our time very soon. So, is there
Yeah.
anything else you wanted to chat about, plug, promote anything to my community while you're still here?
Promote, maybe check out my commissions if you're interested. I like if you want someone that can draw, bigger bodies, diverse bodies. I can do that. I have open like regular illustrations and live 2D models. My Laurie's visual novel, if you guys want to check that out, it's on itch.io.
Feel free to
But
drop
yeah.
links in the chat too.
Oh, let's go. Let's see. I have to find it again. But yeah. That's
Yeah, because
it.
chat wants
It was so
examples.
fun. Examples, oh honey.
They
I
want to
actually
see
played
it.
it live, but you can play it at the comfort of your own PC. Let's see.
Yeah, Sammy is
Yeah, where do we
extremely
go?
skilled,
Thank
a very
you.
talented individual,
Let's
and yes,
go.
I I don't know why I haven't gotten a commission from you yet, actually. Maybe because I was ubu shy. I don't know, I was just like shy.
Oh,
I was like,
Jay. You don't need to be. I would love to do a commission for you, babe. What the hell?
I'm just like, sometimes I get a little.
Oh,
But yes, please,
yeah.
please check out Sammy's work.
Yeah.
Please check
Thank
out Sammy's
you.
channel. Give them a follow if you aren't already. I will make it even easier for chat
Oh.
to follow you.
Oh. Let's go.
There's no excuses now.
Thank you so much. So sweet. Ah, it was a lovely time. Thank you
It
so much for
was.
having me.
Thank you for coming
So much
on.
fun.
I enjoyed it so
Absolutely.
much. This was great. I did not
Yeah.
realize we had so much in common, and I'm glad we do.
I know. Ah, it's so good. Same person. Same hat. Same
Yeah.
hat.
And when are you streaming next so folks can check out your stream?
Right. I stream every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursdays at the same time that we started this, 8 p.m. BST, 3 p.m. EST?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, exactly. So if you guys
Perfect.
want to check me out, yeah, here we are.
Yeah. So Sammy usually streams before I do. So again, you have no excuse.
Let's go. Well, now I know who I can raid.
Hey. But again, thank you so much for coming. This is so much fun.
Yours. It
And
was so good.
I look forward to chatting with you more because you are absolutely a
Absolutely.
delight.
So were you, babes. It was so much fun. I loved it.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Yeah.
Take care. Chat, I'm going to hang out with you for a little bit after we say goodbye to Sammy, so I won't be going just yet.
Okay.
But it was lovely having you here.
So good.
Please take care. And I hope you have
Will do.
the
You too.
best day, BB.
You too. Have a great rest of your stream, babes. I'll see you around.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Yeah. Bye.
Alright, chat. It's just you and me now. It's just you and me. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I'm so glad you enjoyed it. I had such a good time. I cannot wait to post this VOD because I think we talked about a lot of really, really great stuff. Thank you everyone who followed. I appreciate it very much. And yeah, I just want to give chat a little bit of one-on-one time because I love acknowledging you guys and chatting with you guys and giving you a little bit of podgy time. Because when we have guests here, I like to give focus to the guests. So, that said, I got a couple things to talk about. My PodChamps. Hobgoblin Summer starts next week. The debut of my bikini. I hope you are excited. We got some really cool collabs coming up, really fun stuff. And Zwix, you're already on it. My merch, my limited merch collection with Studio Nekomata is still ongoing. You have just over a week. So if you want to grab that Podge plushie, please make sure you do. You can see the plushie right here. Right here. I also have a t-shirt that you can see here. Not that. That's not the t-shirt. Huh? What's the t-shirt? This one. This t-shirt. We have this t-shirt. This is Gaburin Dizunatsu, which is pretty much just as good, if not better, than Don't Believe Me, I'll Come. So, and we have a keychain and some stickers as well. That's okay, Dynamite. I understand. Yes, it is ongoing until August 19th. So you've got about a week and a bit left to grab your Podge merch. So make sure if you want to grab anything that you do. The Podge plushie is gone forever after the merch time period ends. I don't think it'll be making a rerun. I will probably grab a few extras for like giveaways and special events and stuff, but that's really it. So if you want one, your best bet is to order one from Studio Nekomata. They're an amazing company. A really, really great group of girls who run it. It's a really awesome indie business, so please consider supporting them. They've also got other VTuber collab merch up. They have a whole bunch of cool stuff, so make sure you click on that link to check them out and show them some support. That was a mouthful. And I like having my mouth full, but, you know. Yeah, you can't yeet me if you don't have the plushie. It do be like that. It do be like that. Other things. I will be at TwitchCon. Just a reminder, I will be at TwitchCon. I'm thinking about hosting a meetup, but I'm not sure because of how busy I think the weekend's gonna be. But if you're gonna be at TwitchCon as well, let me know. If you were to have a Steppies emote, would it be barefoot or with stockings? Ooh. Probably barefoot. Gotta get the full Goblin Gripper experience. Gotta get the full Goblin Gripper experience. What do we have coming up? Oh! Tomorrow is usually my Blue Twitch stream. However, I will be doing a collab on being a polyamorous VTuber tomorrow night with Atramentum X. So I will make sure those links are shared on my Twitter and in my Discord. If you haven't joined my Discord, you can do so here. That is where you will find all the updates on what I'm doing. Saturday night, we are having our VR chat meetup. You gotta be in my Discord to be part of that. So if you want to join the VR chat meetup, we are doing that Saturday night at 8 p.m., I believe, EST, followed by my Blue Twitch stream. So it's gonna be a good night. It's gonna be a good night to be a Podge champ. And then next week is the start of Hot Goblin Summer. I'm super excited. You guys are gonna love it. I have lots of cool stuff planned, lots of fun things for you guys, and I hope you're looking forward to it as much as I am. Have I ever thought about working with Makeship? Makeship requires you to have quite a large fan base, because they have a minimum order of 200 plushies to get something produced. So I am actually too small to work with Makeship. Studio Nekomata does not have the same thing. However, we do need to get more plushies ordered. I do want to be transparent. There is a minimum order quantity, and we haven't quite hit it yet. So if you have been considering it, please grab the plushie at least. So that, like, if you've been considering any of my merch, grab the plushie at least. Because I want to make sure they get made. Because they're really cute. We had a lot of fun designing it, and I really want it to be something that you guys can have. So I hope we can hit that minimum order quantity. I think it's 25 is the minimum order. So please consider supporting me and an amazing, amazing merch company, Studio Nekomata, and grab a Podge plushie for yourself. I think that's pretty well all the stuff I got going on right now. I think that's it. Follow my YouTube. I'm gonna be posting more stuff soon. This VOD will be up on YouTube as well. After the stream, I think this was a great one to post on YouTube. We talked about a lot of really cool stuff. And I thank you guys all for hanging out with me and Sammy today. That said, let's find us someone to raid. Shall we? Shall we? Who's streaming? Who's streaming? I want to send you somewhere fun. I want to send you somewhere high energy. Somewhere exciting. I know who I can send you to. I know who I can send you to. We got... Yes, we got some good energy here. We got some good energy. What color is my nail polish? Black. It's black. Yeah, I'm really excited for VR chat night. I'm really, really excited. I love VR chat. I have full body tracking now, so I'm really, really stoked. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be real good. Oh, we're gonna have a good time. Alright, we are gonna raid out. I'm gonna send you to Papa Mutt, who is a very fun, high energy, silly, goofy wolf dog VTuber. Let's get a good raid message. Thank you all for spending time with me today, and for spending time with Sammy. I had a lot of fun. And I look forward to seeing you all tomorrow night on Atramentum's stream. Take care, my Podge champs. I will see you very soon. Bye-bye.